Hello guys, and today a lot of people I've been wondering on YouTube, a lot of people have been wondering um, what is most commonly wrong with the Heads Up Harry and the Face Ripper. Um, Not much, I should say. First of all, they both work, except for the only thing that doesn't work on Face Ripper are the eyes don't light up anymore. And on Harry, he doesn't light up or his mouth doesn't move anymore. And so I'm not going to play them because I just got done doing a video of them being played, so I'm just going to go over the cosmetics. So, first of all, um, Harry takes off his head and Face Ripper peels his face off. Now, when I first saw Heads of Harry, I saw the mini version, the free for version, and I thought he was really cool, so I was like, dude, we have to get him. So I got him. And so we brought him home, the mini one at the time. And then we went to Party City, and they had this one standing in the doorway. Of course, his mouth moves when we walked in, but now it doesn't. And so he was around $190. He did come with the original box. This one did not. This was a display model, I believe. I don't know. I don't remember getting him. I might have got him off eBay, actually. Yeah, I got him off eBay. But this guy I bought new in the store. And the reason why it means so much to me is because it is built like a Gemmy prop. And you're probably gonna say in the comments, no, it's not Gemmy, it's Magic Power, and you are right. But the only thing that I don't really like about these two is the fact that they're flimsy. Face Ripper in particularly, his arm is really flexible, and so if you were to bump him hard enough, his whole arm would just come right off. And then these little knobs that hold the face into the mask, or the hands to the mask, always break off. I've never seen, well, besides this one. This one's a first, and I am so lucky to have this one. I'm so glad that the knobs are not broken off of him. Um, and Harry, his hands are made of like a really thick rubber, kind of like a very thick latex kind of rubber. And Face Ripper's hands are completely plastic, um, so they're more uh, prone to breaking if you're not careful with him. Harry is a bit more forgiving in terms of durability. They both have the same underbase. Um, they both have the base, like on every Magic Power prop. Um, Except Harry has a green jacket and white suit and a tie. This guy, they made two versions, there are three versions of this. They made the Phantom of the Opera Face Ripper. They made this version, and then they made the regular version, which I call the regular version with the fluffy hair and the purple suit. I don't remember where this guy was sold back in the day, but I'm pretty sure he was sold at Halloween Express, or not Halloween Express, Party City. Um, and so I can get why he is much more rare than the other guys, because, I mean, who the fuck shops at Party City? I mean, I do, but that's besides the point. Harry is much more popular. He was sold at Walmart, Kmart, Target, Menards, online Spirit Halloween. Grandin Road sold him with the white face and the purple hat. This one was the most common version you'll see. Is the bald version, which aka the original, well they're all originals. Um, but their fabric. Another thing I don't like about the fabric is if you leave them out in the sun too long, they will begin to fade, and it just ruins the look of him. I think I keep both of these indoors. I only bring them out during like really cloudy days, or like if it's Halloween, I'll bring them out once or something like that, or something like that. Or I'll put a tarp over them to keep the sun off because these fabrics are really known. I think they're dyed. I'm not sure, but they're really prone to fading if they're in the sunlight. Um, the tie is, I believe, yeah, it is the same exact material as Harry's, except this tie is actually part of the velvet on the jacket here, and on Harry it's just this. You can lift it up. You can put it behind his shoulder if you don't want it there, or I think, well, it's glued on, but you can untie it. But Harry has rips in his jacket. He's got buttons. He's got regular pants. This guy has more, how do you say it? Dress pants? I don't know. They're both dress pants. But this guy's really cool because he has actually brass buttons, like actual metal brass buttons on his sleeves, which I thought was really interesting. I didn't think they made them metal. I thought they were plastic, but they went above and beyond, and they added a actual metal gold-like chain. It's not real gold, but it's steel, or aluminum. But it looks like it's a gold necklace, like he wore in the Victorian area. Both of these have two phrases. Like I said, I'm not going to demonstrate them because I just played them not that long ago. But I will show you a close-up if I can. Probably not. But they both collapse to roughly 3 feet. I can do it on FaceRipper. Harry's collapse mechanism snapped. Just push the button. Come on. And push them down until you hear an audible click. And both of these can do that. I'll just do Harry too. He's a lot harder to get down. But same thing. He doesn't go down all the way, but you get the idea. They both collapse, and these torsos actually come off. There's actually a spring button under here that you press on both under the armpits, and the whole top half just comes right off, so you can fit it right in the box. Shrink him back up. There you go. Pretty much how you set them up. One thing that's nice about these guys is they have volume controls. So if you're at like a party or something really, like somewhere where you can't really be loud, you can turn them down just a hair and they'll still say those phrases and they'll still do their thing. Heads Up Harry has LED lights in the top half of his head, and this guy has LED lights up here in his eyebrows. When he pulls his face down, it illuminates green. It's a very cool effect, I think. But yeah, I mean, these guys are great props. They've been around for gosh know how long. Like, well, this one was made in 2008, and this one was made in 2007, so there you kind of get an idea. But they were both made in the same year, it's 2006. So that pretty much wraps up my review. If you have any comments or questions, I do have the half version Harry, but he is not here right now. He is downstairs, and I don't feel like going. Actually, no, I lied. He's right over there. Duh. But he's the same thing as 6-foot Harry. But I don't get why they didn't make a half version of FaceRipper. They only made a half version for Harry. I don't understand that. Probably because when he pulls his face down, the elbows would probably hit the ground when he pulls his face down. I'm guessing that's why. But they made FaceRipper 6-foot and Harry 6-foot. There's not much else to say about them. So with that, I will wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Keep on haunting.